Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. I'm going to show you how to solve the practical exam which you faced last week, which you attempted to solve last week. I'm going to read through this and I'll open what you get the materials in Flash, and then we'll together start building this one by one, step by step. So you have a practical exam.fla file. You will see this over here, practical exam.fla. Open this and you will see some items already over there. The hammer and the nail is already inside it. So the next thing you want to do is use the Mario background JPG and place it in the background layer. So there's this Mario background.jpg. So this is Mario background.jpg and I will place this in the background layer. So to do that, I'm going to import by file, import to library. Okay, so I'm gonna delete because I opened this before also, so I'll let the nail and the hammer stay, and the other things I'll actually be deleting. So I've got, okay, now so I need to be deleting things which I'm not using here. Yes, hammer and nail is there. Okay, so now what I need to do is you will get this basically inside your practical exam. I need to import this Mario background, my background layer. File, import to library, and I'll say Mario where it is located. Let's just browse over there. And Mario background is what I need to import. Okay, so I'll import Mario background to my stage. It will appear like this, and the next thing I want to do is I'll place in the background layer. So I'll create a layer background, place it over there. It's a little smaller, just resize it by right clicking, create transform, increase its size so that the stage is hidden. Okay, once the stage gets hidden, let's move to the next step, which says use the Mario floor and place in the floor layer that comes at the bottom of the stage. So let's import the floor now, and this is Mario floor. It comes over here, create a new layer, call it floor. Does it say to create a new layer and place in the floor layer? Yeah, so we will create a floor layer and place the floor over here. Okay, so it should come like this. Just stretch it so it fixes to the bottom. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do is use the Mario present and place in the present layer. So I'll import the present now. Import to library the present of Mario. It's here, and I'll create a new layer on the present. Okay, now why is background at the bottom and above it is floor and above it is present? So let's just place the present and I'll tell you why. If you remember our layers lessons, what happens is if present goes down, then what happens is if the present goes down, it goes behind the background, which means the background is in front of the present. Okay, if the present is at the bottom as the floor also goes down, so the background will come up. So it means everything is behind the background. Everything is behind the first layer, which is background, which is hiding basically the whole stage. And the floor and present also goes behind it. So if I bring the background at the bottom, it means it is at the back, the most back area, and in front of it is the present, and in front of it is floor. And because both of them are not obstructing each other, you can basically have them on in any order as you like. So the fourth thing now is use Mario.jpg such that it is on the floor towards the left side of the screen. on the floor, I need to place Mario now. So I'll go to File, Import, to Library first, Mario. It comes here, and I'll drag and drop this on the floor. Make sure you're clicking on the floor layer if you want to drop it on the floor layer. So yeah, it's there. It's on the left side, as it says, to the left side of the screen. Open the practical exam file and create hammer and nail effect with the above. Okay. So now this is, I've opened this already, and it's the hammer and nail should be inside this file, and it says use the existing hammer and nail file to demonstrate arcs and slow and out effect. So I'll have hammer here, I have nail also over here. So let's place my hammer. Okay, it's very big. Let's just reduce its size to something I can use it inside this. Right, a little longer maybe. Yeah, and then the nail. Okay, I need to rotate this so it becomes straight, and also reduce its size. Okay, excellent. So I'll place it over here, and I need to place it in such a way that the hammer can strike it and hit it. So hammer will strike it approximately here and hit it. So yeah, I know it will be hitting it here. So I make that estimate and then I rotate it back here before starting the animation, because I need to be rotating this and hitting the hammer, hitting the nail with the hammer. So I'm doing this because I need to set the start point. The start point should be somewhere here. Okay. So now there's no animation at this point. So use the existing hammer nail to demonstrate the arcs and slow in out effect. Place the nail in the middle of the screen and push it below once the hammer strikes it. Alright, the hammer should use slow and slow out, so that when hitting the nail it should hit faster, when raising up it should raise slow. In addition, the hammer should also follow the arcs principle, thereby displaying its movement in a realistic arc. Now you see, the hammer should be moving, so it should be in a new layer. Remember, every motion twin on any object should be in a new layer. So I'll create a new layer, and I'll be placing hammer over there. So this is hammer, and then the nail is here. I'll cut this over here, and I'll paste this in the hammer layer. Edit, paste in center, and I can just move it later on. Nail has to go to the nail layer. Edit, paste in place, paste wherever I picked it up from. So is it hitting it? Not yet, just about over here. Okay, it's hitting it now. So yeah, I need to rotate it over here when I start the animation. So I've got nail, hammer, floor present, background, and notice the motion twin should be created for hammer only, because hammer is doing a smooth motion like this. Okay, and whenever it is striking the nail is just going down like this. There is no proper motion twin. It's not continuously moving. It does not need to be smooth. As soon as it meets the hammer, it goes down. So I need to use keyframes over here, because this is not smooth movement. It's only just one step movement. So I'll start my animation uh, by the hammer. And first of all, what I'll do is I will actually background, present, floor, all of them, all these three of them, which will remain throughout the animation, and I'll give them frames. So I'll give them life, so they remain throughout the movement of the hammer. And then the hammer, what I will do is up till, let's say, 10. I need to decide this. For one strike has to be faster, the raising up has to be slower. That's what it says. The hammer should use slow and slow out, such that when hitting the nail it should hit faster, when raising up it should be slow. So when hitting the nail, the hammer should hit fast, meaning less frames, maybe from 1 till 5 it should hit, and then raising up it should be slower. meaning more frames. So 1 to 5 is hitting, which is faster. Then it should take, if it is taking 5 frames to hit, it should take like 8, 9 or 10 frames to raise up, because the raising up is slower. And then hit again in 5 frames, then raise up in again like 10 frames only, then hit again in 5 frames, raise up again in 10 frames. That's the slow in and slow out you can demonstrate. So let's have some gap from 1 till 5. We will start our animation, actual movement of the hammer from 5, and I'll say from 5 till 10. Insert frame. Now you click on this icon, create motion tween, or you can also click anywhere in between on the frames and right click and say create motion tween, and it will confirm that you want to change it to symbol. Confirm yes, I need to change this to symbol. Now this character, this object over here is a symbol already, so where do I need to stop striking? I need to stop striking in, like, as I said, 5 frames. So it will start over here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I wanted to stop over here. So I can right click, insert keyframe, position. After this also, after this I can create at the first empty frame, I can create insert position, or if I want to be strictly 5 frames, I can do this on the last frame also if I like. So you see, I click on the last frame, right click, insert keyframe, position, and that will actually have this hammer strike down. So but you see there is no life to the nail. Let's give it from 1 to 10, insert keyframe, because I want to show as soon as the hammer hits it, it goes down. So I can do it on, maybe I think 11 is better, because you want to show once it is hidden, it has hit, only after the hit the nail goes down. So at this point I will rotate and hit. Once there is a hit, the nail goes down one step. That's what is happening. So there's a hit, the nail goes down, hit, nail goes down. The next thing with the hammer I need to do is to raise it up. So see, I took from 5 till 10 to hit. Now this is, to me it is fast. I need to show that it is slow when it is raising up. It took like total 6 frames from 5 till 10. If you count 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, these are 6 frames. So to raise up, I want to show it is taking like 10 or 11 or 12 frames. So let's try 10 frames now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll come here and I'll maybe on 11. Okay, let's do this on 11. I'll say insert keyframe, and it is raising up, so I'll do rotation, because it is rotating, so I'll move it back. So at this point, the starting point was at this position. When it hit the first time, it was this position. When it is raising up, now I need to define which position it should be. It should be at this position back. So when it is raising up, where should the nail be? The nail should remain there. Only after the second strike, the nail should go down. So where should be the second strike? After after 5 frames. And if you include this keyframe, it should be after 6 frames. If you include this one also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right click, insert keyframe. Rotation again, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here also. At this point, it should again hit it. Make sure you click on the last keyframe. Just rotate it down wherever the nail is, and after it is hidden, then the nail should go down. Right click, insert keyframe here. The nail is here right now. Okay, so at this point the hammer hits it. So make sure there is contact by clicking it and bring it a little down so the contact is there. And then the nail, after it hits, the nail should go further down. So let's look at this. So the animation starts, there is no movement. After 5 it starts moving and does the hit first time. So that's a faster hit. So it hits quickly and then it raises up slowly and then it hits also again faster. So that's slow in and slow out, which we are demonstrating. Again, from 10 to 21 was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually it was 12, so let's take 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'll create a keyframe here again on rotation and I'll raise the hammer up. So the hammer is raised again, and after this again, after one actually yeah, this is being raised up the second time. First hit, raise up. Second hit, raised up. Okay. Now it should strike down again in 6 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Strike down. Insert keyframe, rotation. At this point, the hammer, make sure you're clicking on the last keyframe. The hammer should strike down faster again because this is a hit. And as soon as it hits, the keyframe should go down on the nail. So where's the nail? It's here. It should go down as soon as the last hit occurs. So where was the contact? You have to demonstrate the contact. So bring it down a little. Make sure the rotation is enough. Okay. So once this happens, raise up again if you like. So this is like 41, 42, 43. Should be like 54 here. Insert keyframe, rotation, just move it up, rotate up, and then the nail should live there, be at that position for the rest of its life of the animation. Let's see this. Starts hitting, second hit, raises up, third hit, raises up slowly, and then what happens is Mario moves. So let's just give it life up to here, insert frame, and then you can start from beginning. Yes, so a quicker hit, slower moving up. Alright, the nail goes down. The next thing you want to do is move Mario. Where is Mario? This is Mario on the floor layer, but Mario has to move away from this point after the third hit. When the hammer raises up, the Mario should start moving from this point, go to the present. That's all. Okay, so when you do use Mario in the motion tween layer, Flash will automatically create a new motion tween layer because Mario is right now at the floor, and the floor itself has the floor image, Mario, and the present. No, I think floor and Mario is, yeah, only these things. So Mario has to be on another layer. You can do it manually if you like, but if you don't, you can just create motion tween. Yes, Mario will be placed in a new layer automatically by Flash, and you can name it Mario if you like over here. And then at this point, when the hammer is raised up, you right click, insert keyframe, position, because now the movement is being done in moving the Mario object from here to here. It is not rotating. It is not rotating at all. It is just moving. So what I will do is insert keyframe, position. It is not moving from the start. There is nothing done up till now. But it should move and stop where? It should stop here, the last keyframe, and it should go to collect the present. So what you can do, you can right click, insert keyframe, position, and you can move everything over here. move the Mario over here. Or you can also click over here, insert keyframe position. The benefit of this is you don't have to move all of these forward. So see what happens is I right click, insert keyframe position, and this position, when Mario comes and reaches the end of the animation, all the others are not living anymore. So I can click, instead of creating here, I can click it here, create the keyframe here. But it's okay if you don't want to, you can just right click, insert frames here also, insert frames here also. So at this point Mario should be moving here to collect the gift. That's all. Okay, so to this animation we have finished hammers slow and slow out, hammers arc, and now we'll do the slow and slow out of Mario. So it says that Mario should also be uh, using slow and slow out, because move Mario towards the right side after the nail is grounded the other end of the screen through motion twin. Mario should start slowly and then also stop slowly, while in between its speed should be faster. So you see Mario starts from here and it stops here. So in between this is the point. So I wanted to start slowly, so this point really should be slow, and from here till here it should be fast. This is really what I need. So from this point of Mario till this point of Mario should be slow. So I'll mark a keyframe here, insert keyframe position. Now at the moment the keyframe is just a marker, and that's all, because these two should be points where Mario speed is slow, and these places, at this place Mario's speed should also be slow. So roughly over here I'll right click, insert keyframe also on position, and I've basically got markers now. It starts from here, the motion twin of Mario ends here. This is one marker, this is another marker. Between this and this it should be slow. Between this and this point the animation of Mario should be slow. Between these 2 points the animation of Mario should be faster. So what I'm going to do now is, basically I know from this till this point it should be slower, so I'll click on this keyframe and I'll move it forward. So what I'm saying is it should take more frames to cover this distance, and it should take more frames. I'll take this also and move this backwards. So what I'm saying is it should take more frames to cover this distance, and it should take more frames than the original normal speed to cover this distance, and likewise over here, and it should take less frames to cover this distance between them. So let's say it was, how much is it, 65? Previously it used to be maybe like 20 frames distance, but now I say same distance should be done in like 15 frames. So it will be faster between this and slower over here. Let's run this and see. Yes, so now you'll see it is noticeable. Slow, fast, and slow. Okay, so that's how we do it. I hope you understood and enjoyed this. Thank you for watching.